Today we check out Kuala Lumpur. Hello and welcome back to the Traveling Kunst YouTube channel. I'm your host Ferdinand and you are watching the first video of my trip to Malaysia, Indonesia and Singapore. I just arrived here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and in this video we're gonna check out the city. However, there is more content to follow, of course. So I really hope that you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content. And now, let's go.
Kuala Lumpur is the capital of this amazing country, and I'm really happy that I can start my trip over here. In this video, I will share my personal highlights and will also show you that this city is full of life and there's many things to see. After all, it is one of the fastest growing cities in the world. But first, I would like to show you this map for your orientation. I came here from Taipei by plane and the flight took around 4 hours. I pretty much went from one Asian megacity to the next one.
I am standing in front of the Jalan Mosque, a very famous place here in the city. It used to be the main mosque in the city. It was built in 1909, so it's fairly old. We're going to see there's more and bigger mosques. However, this is an important landmark and it's really beautiful, so let's check it out.
In case you're wondering about the local dress code, if you didn't bring appropriate clothing, you can borrow robes for free at the entrance. For instance, women are expected to cover their hair. The Jalan Mosque is absolutely beautiful. It is located right by the Klang River and has two distinctive minarets. I can hear the muezzin's call for the first time, but certainly not the last on this journey.
The mosque is an amazing start for this video. It shows you a bit of the history of the city. It also shows you how multicultural the city is. And from here, it is just a few meters to the Merdeka Square, another very famous monument. However, I have to confess, a few meters means 5 minutes walking. In this heat, that is actually quite a lot. We have more than 35 degrees. I'm already sweating as hell, but let's keep going.
It is incredible hot, and the forecast indicates that it will stay like this. But it is time to cross the Klang River. Right next to the mosque, you find the Sultan Abdul Samad building. And I hope these scenes convey the city's unique blend of modernity and history. You maybe can guess by the looks of the building that it was originally built by the British during the years of colonization. This was the official government office. In 1974, it was renamed and housed the country's Supreme Court. Nowadays, it serves as the office for the Ministry of Information, Communications and Culture of Malaysia. So there is history to tell about every corner of the city, but the time is once again limited and we have to keep going.
And I made it to the Merdeka Square here in Kuala Lumpur, also known as the Independence Square. It is probably the most famous place in Kuala Lumpur because for the first time ever in 1957, the Malaysian flag was hoisted over here. This place is full of historical buildings, so let's check it out.
This flagpole stands almost 100 meters high and normally this place is bustling with people. However, today's hot weather has kept the crowds away. Not even the street food vendors that you usually find here made it out. It is simply too hot. I feel that as well. So let's take a quick look around and then head off for some food. I'm a big fan of street food, but due to the weather, I've opted for a mall with air conditioning. But don't worry, you can expect more delicious street food in my upcoming videos.
So I just ordered some buttermilk chicken and some kopi and Indonesian coffee that I'm gonna try out right now. It looks really good. This is my first dish on this trip and I'm really excited, so let's dig in.
This was absolutely delicious, and after my delightful meal and my coffee, it is time to explore the more modern areas of the city. So let us go for a quick walk.
I made it to the Chinatown of Kuala Lumpur to check out the Rexel Cultural Center. This place is famous because it has the most trippy bookstore in the world. I'm going to show you the architecture in a second. You already hear the music. It is super loud. There's many people here. I still hope you can understand me. I came here because I was really interested in this place, and also it is a good example of Kuala Lumpur being a very modern city. So you not only have the old and historical buildings, you also have a really great urban city life culture. Let's check this place out.
In the course of its history, this art center has served many purposes over the years. It was opened in 1947, 2 years after the end of the Japanese occupation. However, it burned down and was rebuilt in 1976 to serve as a cinema, but that also didn't last very long. It was used to be a hostel but burned down again in 2007. But a group of artists managed to transform this 60,000 square feet building into a trendy community center. In addition to hosting numerous events and exhibitions, this place offers various cultural activities. On the ground floor, you find a restaurant and a bar as well, which is just what I need right now.
So, after several hours of sightseeing, it is time to grab a drink. I actually went for a beer, which is not so common in Malaysia. However, many bars sell alcohol. This is a Muslim country, so alcohol is not always favored. However, like I said, you can still get it. It's a bit more expensive, but otherwise Malaysia is super affordable. Talking about affordable, you also should get one of those My Rabbit card. It's a smart card for public transport. The public transport in Kuala Lumpur is really great. You can get everywhere within a few minutes, and with the smart card you just scan, pay a few cents, it's almost nothing, and you can get to any place.
As I mentioned before, it is a modern and hip place, and of course they sell craft beer over here. And after that, it is time to do some shopping and explore the markets. Fortunately, the Petaling market is just around the corner, so let's take a quick walk down this bustling shopping street. Besides ethnic Malays, Malaysia also has a sizable Indian and Chinese minority, along with a few people of European and Middle Eastern descent. Due to this rich diversity, more than 130 languages are spoken throughout the country. As a result, English is widely used as a second language by most people, and this benefits me a lot and makes the country really accessible. Speaking of migration from Chinese-speaking countries, it is worth mentioning that many people from my home island Kinmen have moved to Malaysia over the course of history as well. Like most migrants, they came to seek work opportunities.
If you are in Kuala Lumpur, Chinatown, you have to check out the local market. It is really busy, however, I tried to get you some good footage, so let's go.
Let me grab some ice cream to go real quick. Our next stop on our list is a must for all Instagram users out there, because Kuala Lumpur is a perfect place to capture some Insta bangers. And no, I am not referring to the Petronas towers. We will get to those later on. I am talking about the charming little alley known as Kwai Chai Hong, aka the Little Ghost Alley. It's a really cool place full of street art and tourists, as you can see. This is the perfect Instagram spot. Unfortunately, I am not an Instagram user. However, as I'm already here and I brought the topic up, I have to go all the way, I guess. There you go, job done. And after we are done over here, it is time to check out the Petronas Twin Towers. I mentioned them already, and to get to them we have to go through a very large shopping mall. But the great thing is that even the towers are in a major shopping area, there is still a really nice park with an awesome view close by.
Before we go on with this video, I have to ask for a favor. If you didn't do so already, please like this video. Your likes are really important for me. Please give me a thumbs up right now. But now, let's keep going.
The park is wonderful, especially after all the sightseeing and walking, so I highly recommend taking your time while exploring it. I decided to stay until it gets dark because this place has an incredible atmosphere at night. Many of the skyscrapers use various lighting effects, and the Petronas towers even change their colors. The iconic Twin Towers, locally known as the Menara Petronas, stand over 450 meters in height and held the title of the world's tallest building until 1998. At that time, Taipei 101 claimed that honor. I am truly enjoying my time here. It is famous for a good reason, with several excellent photo opportunities. There is so much more to share, but it's time to end this first episode of my trip.
It is getting late and it's dark already, as you see. It is time to wrap up this episode. I really hope that you like my video about Kuala Lumpur. In the next episode, I'm going to be in Indonesia. Tomorrow, I'm hitting the plane to Surabaya. I really hope that you join me again. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I hope to see you soon. Bye!